So I need you to frequently change sides so that you're not overusing one arm. So I can't watch all of you do that. I'm just going to hope that you do. Here we go. Inside arm, we'll take 2 restore. Take a walk all the way around the pole, just to get used to that inside nice high arm. Step inside foot, extend, extend, extend. Big dip. Put that foot down. And, ooh, I did 1.5 pirouettes. Let's just do a half pirouette. So the hand is on the pole, you're pushing into the pole, you're bringing your body through so you can change your grip, right? If your wrist doesn't totally change the position, just keep coming back until it feels a little bit more safe for your wrist. You're going to shoot off the inside leg, extending the outside leg back, and step down on both. Good. Coming back forward into the spin. See, I've got that wrist wrap. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to extend the inside leg. And right now, it looks extended, but it's not. I have to extend. Yeah? Extend past the pole with your hips. It's got to travel front, side, and it's got to go back, right? If your butt is on the pole, we haven't gone far enough. It needs to go all the way around and past the pole. So that now, look, the knee is there. Boom. If you need help, you can hold on to the pole with the hand and use 2 arms to spin. Oh, sorry. Juliet. So, I didn't finish it. I was showing it slow-mo. Extend inside, reach, reach, reach. I'm doing it slow-mo. Across, 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 across. Fall, 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 fall. Catch the knee, and then you're going to bend both legs. Yeah? So, you come out of it, coming back forward. Right? So you whip and turn around. Yes, half turn, 90 degree. Sorry, 180 degree turn. Questions? Yeah.
Which leg went out? Front, inside or outside leg?
Inside.
Inside leg goes out.
Inside. So it's the opposite of a dip. We got a dip turn. It's this moment. Extended. Juliet moment is this. Right? Line from the inside arm to the inside toe. So there's a twist. So dip turn extension, Juliet extension. Alright? I'll show you one more time. Here we go. Dip, extend, pirouette, twisted grip, step down, extend, hook, come out. Yeah? So you can come out, come forward, or face the pole, and that's your end.
Simple,
right?
simple, we'll be fine.
Thinking about floor contact, hands, and the other technique we talked about, distance. Let's practice that. What is that? Force, kind of force it. Remember the pirouette is only half. It's a half. If your feet are fancy, you can do 1.5. Right? 1.5 would be 1.5. If you just do the half pirouette, you come in just to change your grip. So just come into the pole in like a half turn. Right? So that your body's facing backwards. Let's practice it. Keep changing it.
I said you're going on the pole. So basically when you come out with this one, so this leg comes out, and this one is the one that ends up back here. I don't get scared. Like, see, so when I come here, like, I don't have a lot of flexibility. Yeah, so, but I also get scared on one side. So, this is one we're working on. I need to not pick my feet up.
if I take my moment out, I like to go out, breathe in. Oh man, my sinuses are congested. Breathe in. And I don't want you to think about breathing in and like lifting the chest. I want you to breathe in, fill the belly, right? Expansive breathing, not tight breathing. And when you go in, which means the shape goes from an extended moment to a sort of more contained shape, right? We bend the knee, or we fall, all the moments where we go from big to small. I like to call that an in, right? So if you go into a dip, it's out and in, right? The body comes forward, it gets smaller, it's not as open. So write down, if you're ready, open the body out, inhale in, bringing the body in, exhale out. So it's out, in, out. Right? Is that confusing? I write out to arrow in, arrow out. Let's put it right down. So,
It's
I
like
want
when
you to
you're moving away from the pull, you breathe in, and when you're going towards the pull, you breathe out.
exactly, right? So that you're living in the fit. You breathe in, and you breathe out. And you breathe in, and you breathe out. Right? So, I want you to keep working those spins and pieces together, whatever you like, and I want you to start breathing in conjunction with the spin. The next spin, just so you know, is a back hook. So, I'm really, really challenging you guys with building momentum in transitions, right? You have to find places of extension because sometimes you might feel you're hitting a stop point. Right? Especially coming from a Juliet into a back hook, you might feel like you're completely on brakes. That you have to build spin. So you have to find something to extend out, which would be a leg in this case. So here we go. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. We go dip. Out. Out. Back hook. Right? So, you're really low, okay? You're here, you're really low. You're gonna come onto the toe, turn your body forward, stay low, stay in a plie, stay in a bent knee, right? Here we go, back to technique one. How's that hand gonna go higher? Decisive placement, right? As you swing this leg around, front, side, back, pull your body up, right? Then, as that leg comes back, it needs to come all the way back and cross the middle of your body for that back hook. If it's a lifted, right? We're gonna go from the plie, reach high, swing the leg back. So, I want you guys to hook the knee and feel like this leg is constantly reaching for the other leg. This toe in the air is fighting to kind of kiss the toe of the other. Does that make sense? Cool. So if you want to practice just the back hook, you can go like dip, back hook, that's totally fine. Right? So coming down low, dip. Wow, this like the shaking kind of takes a little spin out. All right, so dip, pirouette, reverse grab if they need. We all have different names for it. Juliet, come together with the feet, shoot the leg front, side, back, back hook. All right?
I'm going to do like a half pirouette into the pole to the prep for the
Yeah, if you're going from, I'm going to try maybe on the 50. How's this one? Does it work? Sweet. Here's the way. So, if you're coming out of the Juliet, your body's facing backwards. You got to come back forwards. So you got to spin around. Right? So you got to finish the spin by pushing away from the pole, coming all the way back to here. You're facing forward into the spin. So, let's go from here. Coming all the way around, coming back into the pole. From here, you might be really low at this point. That's okay. You're going to shoot one arm up, shoot the other arm up at the same time, front, side, back. Yeah? All right, let's do it. Woo! Good workout, right? Did. Those last two don't think it's difficult. I've never done a whole class of just this.
How do you gracefully do your hands?
So it is really understanding the connection change that takes practice, right? There's muscle memory or place memory of where that hand is to go. Give yourself permission to pause. Something I haven't talked about yet. If you're changing spins, if you're changing your spin direction and you're in a different place than you need to be, maybe lower than you need to be, or you're doing second thing, what's wrong with pausing? You already know you can build momentum from scratch, right? By extending out and coming in. You can pause. So if we're in the Juliet moment and you're just a little too low, you can take that moment, slow down, find the hand, reach out, pull up, and just be okay with changing your speed. Changing your speed and dynamic is another beautiful part of bringing contrast. So I might find a moment of stillness or dip, slow and still, and then maybe this spin of fast, and then slow, and then slow, right? Maybe I want to hang out for a second. That's okay. This doesn't need to be 20 seconds. How driving through all the spins, it can be a dance, like a freestyle. You can find moments where you can pause. So give yourself permission to stop. Yeah? All right. The last spin, actually that's a lie. The spin that takes you to the floor is an inside knee hook. This is my favorite spin because it looks so different all the time. Where are we? We're here. We're hooked. So you gotta free the leg. The leg is kind of trapped, and you gotta stick it out behind you. So you're gonna find a way to release the leg, sneak it through, and extend. Two hands is okay, one hand is okay. You're back into your dip position. You're gonna fall forward into spin, catching the knee. Yeah? The trick is that knee's gonna bend. As soon as you fall, you're gonna bend the back knee and kneel on the floor. So. So I went from one knee to the other knee. Does that make sense? Show you again. Straight, bend.
You rotated your hips to make the knee switch, right?
Did I do what?
Did you rotate your hips to make the knee switch?
My hips barely move. They're forward, they face the pole. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually recommend two hands because you can really use the hand to like come down to the floor gently on the kneecap or wherever I want out.
Raising the back leg slowly as the
So we're here.
develops.
Shape one, shape two. That's it. The thing I find about this transition is that we end up overcomplicating it. It's really simple. You're just going to bend the knee before the spin is done so that you can kneel. So don't go all the way down until you can't do anything about it. You're like, oh, I don't know what the knee goes, I don't know where that goes. Right? So just live it out, maybe 1.5, 2 rotations around the pole, and hook. Now, from here, we're all here. Let's finish. We're going to do a floor pirouette, or a butt roll, or hip roll, whatever you want to call this. I like to call it floor pirouette, because your hands are pirouetting, and you're kind of pirouetting. You're just not using your toes. So, everyone come to the floor with me, because even if you don't have a pole, you can do this. All right, this hand's your pirouette arm, this hand is our floor arm. You're gonna point the toes. So my knees unlock, you're just gonna unlock it and come down. So now point the toes in the direction I'm going. I'm going to the left. Point the toes, put the palm down the floor, sit down close to the palm. Right, good. You're gonna use the hand on the floor to kind of turn your body. Rotate. Come underneath the pole, right? Lift the knees, pirouette the arm. It's gonna wrist roll all the way around. Grabbing the pole, keep using the hand on the floor to sweep your body around on your hips, coming to your knees, tuck them into the pole, moving in a circle, right? You don't want to go out that way. Come to the knees, pull up. Let's try it again. Toes in the direction of the spin, come down close to the pole, lift the knees, roll underneath the pirouette, pull the knees in, and come up. So, if it gets comfortable, it should be really, really fun to play with this. Right?
Changing up the legs.
We can do fan kicks. grab, pull it in. Now, if you find you're not going in a circle, this happens a lot, where we end up being like, but I'm over here, right? You want to do this. Pull your body back into the pole. Use your hand. Yeah? You're just doing one. If you feel good, you would have one. But I only want you to do what? Come down, roll through, come up, and we're doing our last spin. Stick the foot out, reach the arm up, and swing the leg forward to the toes. That's it. Yeah? So, stick the leg out, reach the arm up, swing the leg forward, push the forearm on the pole, touch the toes, and roll up to stand. All right, that's the entire sequence. It's long. And that's okay.
You do the whole thing now.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So, we have two more things to talk about in spin. And one of them I think is the most important. How do you make the spin tell a story? If you're not giving the spin style, personality, emotion, it's just technique. It's just a display of your understanding of the vocabulary, right? So to make it special, to make it you, to make it stylized, to give it meaning, you have to incorporate what I call a portrait zone, right? The area where you would be taking a portrait. If you see a picture of a portrait, what do you see usually? Exactly, the bust. You see your chest, you see your shoulders, you see your face, and that can tell a lot. You see your neck, your hair. It can do a lot to give the spin kind of that extra bit, right? Have you ever seen someone do a spin with this erect head? It doesn't go anywhere, right? It's just, I'm doing a spin. And it's going around, right? And it's stiff, and it's like, whoa, okay. So what I want you to do is think about your portrait zone. Maybe choose a posture, or choose a direction of your head, or decide, I'm going to utilize my hair, I'm going to let my neck release, I'm going to let my head go back, I'm going to be introverted and close my chest, and start just infusing the spins a little bit of that. All right? So if I do a spin right now, and I use my portrait zone, I want you to tell me what it looks like. All right?
You're sad.
Feel like sad?
Sleepy or sad.
Sleepy. I've heard that one. Right? How about this?
Sassy.
Oh, sexy. How about this? Let me think of one.
Reverent.
Ooh, and family work. Cool. You can also do, you can stay facing the pole in your spins, right? You can close your entire body and your experience to yourself, right? You can open it, you can lean it, you can look backwards. No one ever does that, right? You ever kind of go, I'm going to look this way from the spin? It's really hard. Try it. So think about up, down, right, left, tilt, tilt. All those options, if you want to break them down in that way, or just pick a feeling and try to exude the feeling. And that happens naturally. We naturally use our face and our posture to, even unconsciously, give up people a lot of information. You'd be surprised how much I understand about you guys by your mannerisms in class and the energy you give off by what you're telling me in all these areas. So use it in dance. The last thing, and we already did it, so I'll just mention it, is changing levels. A lot of rounded spins stay one level, like a standing position, but if you find the lows